What's going on, guys? It's Sensei Joe K. So I'm gonna do like a little I don't want to say tiny, but small motor vlog on if starting on a 600 is worth it. This is my personal opinion. This is what I think. So don't get butthurt or don't say anything because you're saying no, this is my opinion. So I'm gonna say what I think about starting on the 600 and if it's worth it or if it's not worth it. So personally, I think you can start on a 600, but I feel you have to have some kind of experience. For example, for me, I know how to drive a manual transmission car, so that kind of really helped me a lot in learning how to drive a motorcycle in general. And that actually helped me learn. I kid you guys not, within an hour how to drive my motorcycle. So I did start on this. I probably said it a couple times, but I did start on this. It's a 2004 Yamaha R6 for people who don't know. But yeah, learning stick shift actually did help me a lot, driving a motorcycle, because it's kind of the same thing as driving a stick shift car. It's just the clutch, instead of it being on your feet, it's on your hand, and then the shifter, instead of being on your hand, it's on your feet. So it's like flipped. And for me, it was pretty easy, kind of taking it off and learning where the sweet spot is, where the clutch is. So that was easy for me. I personally think that if you want to start on a 600, I mean, you could go for it, but if you have no experience, you're gonna tip the bike a lot. And another thing, they're heavy. Mine, I obviously lift up and sit on it and stuff like that, but there's been a couple times where I've caught myself like almost dropping it, but I was able to like pick it up in time or react in time so it won't fall. So these bikes are heavy. So people who are, I don't want to say as strong, because I know people that are like, I don't want to say super weak either, but they're not as strong, and they could ride this thing like there's no tomorrow. So riding a 600, it really depends on which 600 you're getting, because it varies on the 600 you get, the sitting position, how you feel on it. Because I sat on a newer Yamaha R6, and to be honest, I didn't feel as comfortable, as sitting on a 04 or maybe like a Ninja or a Daytona. So yeah, usually if you're, I'm pretty short, so I'm like 5'7", I think 5'6", so I'm pretty short. And I don't want to say I barely touch the ground, but I could, sometimes touch the ground with my 2 feet, or sometimes I'm tippy-toeing it, but not like major tippy-toe. So you gotta consider your height, that the bike is heavy and this thing is powerful. When I was first starting, I underestimated the power of this bike, and sometimes like when I don't want to say thrust the throttle, but when I would take off or shift it to the next gear, I'll catch myself like kind of doing this, and then like I would like feel the power, like obviously I got used to it. But before, every time I would kind of thrust the throttle, like it would yank me back and forth, and that scared me a lot of times. So I got used to it. I got used to the throttle. And I'm like, I want to say I'm like 90% used to the power, because sometimes I surprise myself. Other than that, I feel like you could start on a 600. I mean, personally, the only reason why I got a 600 was a 300 brand new, 0 miles, like off the dealer. is like 5 grand, brand new, like no miles, nothing. So what I thought was like, okay, why spend $5,000 on a brand new 300 that I guarantee you I'll get over it really quick, which I guarantee you I probably did. I'm not over this bike at all, you guys. I love this bike. Honestly, it's probably the best bike so far, because this is the only bike I have ridden. But for me personally, this bike is awesome. This bike is like beast. But yeah, like, okay, so I was saying about 300. A 300 is like $5,000 brand new. Even a used one was like 3,000 or 2,000. So I'm like, what the heck? Why am I gonna invest my money on a 300 that I know for a fact I'll get over? So what I did was, you know, okay, I'm gonna buy a used 600, 4,000, 3,000, you know, my max price I was gonna go with, and I did. I found this one a really good deal actually, and I still had money to buy my gear, which is really important, guys. If you plan on riding in the future, I recommend you guys wear gear. I mean, at least I'll probably put a different video up, or I might just put it in this video, like the stuff I wear. So I'm gonna just tell you what I wear, and I'll probably show you guys later what I wear. So I have Cortec boots, I have a Scorpion textile jacket, and Scorpion gloves. So what's it called, a lot of people have told me, I also even took this as an advice, you know, wear gear, because if you go down when you're rider, you know, sweat or bleed. So I really, you know, and seeing a lot of crashes, I do not want to get road rash. That thing looks painful. Like, if you ever gotten, oh, I just burped, whoops. If you ever gotten rug burn, it burns. Just imagine getting you know, road rash. That's gonna burn more. That thing peels off your skin. So I'm like, I'm good, let me just wear what I can. I don't have riding jeans. I wear my regular jeans, but I do plan on getting some kind of, you know, riding jeans. But for right now, I usually just wear my jeans. I try to wear, you know, kind of like thick jeans that would actually protect me. See what else. But yeah, gear wise, I really get. I mean, I can't really enforce it on you guys, but I really recommend you wear gear all the time you can. So back on to kind of like my opinion about on the 600. It is possible. It is 100% possible. And mostly, I mean, anyone honestly can start on a 600, but it's the person within you, like, you know, how you feel on it. I mean, you could probably test ride one, and if it's too powerful and you're too afraid to ride it, like if you go riding in the street and you're too afraid, then you probably should downgrade to a 300, or maybe I think a 500 will probably be good. I'm not 100%. I never rode a 500 before, so I really don't know how torquey it is and how much power like it delivers. So yeah. So I'm probably just gonna end this video here. I kind of just, you know, wanted to give my personal opinion starting on the 600 basically. And I mean, like I said before, it is totally doable. But if you're too afraid, or if it's too heavy for you, I mean, I kind of don't recommend it, because you're gonna be dropping the bike a lot, and if you keep dropping it, you know, eventually, you know, you're gonna damage something, and it's gonna cost you even more. So in that sense, you know, I do recommend you just get something less powerful, or like a 300, or I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure about the 650s or the 500s. I'm not really sure how, you know, powerful they are. I've never ridden them before, so I really can't say anything about them. So kind of just has to do with you, you know, test ride it. If you can, test ride one. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're heavy. So yeah, they're kind of heavy. They're really powerful. If you never in your life been on a motorcycle and you start on a 600, I mean, you can do it. I'm not gonna say anything, but I really don't recommend it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, and before I end this video, I want to give a big shout out and congratulate Mr. Curly for his 1,000 subscribers. So dude, keep it up, man. Seriously, like, keep up with your videos and keep doing what you're doing, man. And honestly, I hope everything goes good with your channel, man. I probably said this already, but go support him, guys. You know, he's a good friend of mine. We became good friends actually ever since his first ride we did together. Go support him. I'll probably leave his description in the I'll leave his YouTube channel in my description. Holy crap, I can't speak today. So yeah, other than that, you know, shout out to him. And if you have any questions, go ahead and comment down in the video, or I'll probably, you know, kind of do a video of people, you know, people's questions and stuff. So if you have any questions at all about starting on a 600 or how it is on a 600, the one I have, go ahead. I'll do my best to reply to all of those questions, and also I might even make a video replying to those questions. So oh, I got a delivery. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's a joke. Out.
Taku.